All right, so now that we won't be using any of the last thing, we can finally talk about what we were going to talk about the whole time.
Cocaine.
And that's my balls. Oh, that's Cocaine Bear. And that was a really fun movie. All right, thanks for watching.
Yeah, it was a good movie. Go see it. It's not for kids. Don't take your kids.
All right.
Apparently some people have. Don't do it.
Why with a name like Cocaine Bear in the trailer?
Because fucking people are idiots. Have you met people?
True. Hey, Brew, have you met people? No.
Hey, Brew, have you ever worked retail?
Sadly, I did, yes.
He has. I can
So you're right. I should have known better. That's my fault. But yeah, we're going to be talking about The Last of Us series on Netflix. I was almost going to say that. HBO or whatever.
But it's a game. How do you play a game over...
not this shit again. Is it too late to commit suicide?
Whoa, you can't use that kind of language on this app.
Oh, sorry. Is it too late to kill myself?
Whoa. It's commit suicide.
Is it too late to fornicate myself?
No, it's never too late.
Alright, but yeah, we did one for the first episode.
Yeah.
And then we were like, we're going to do one just for the whole last episode, or the whole season series.
And I've definitely seen it.
And he's definitely seen all of it. I actually just finished it today.
So did I.
What? I thought you saw all of it before.
No. I didn't watch the last 2 episodes in time, so I just...
The last 2?
Yeah.
Us?
What the fuck? He's having a brain aneurysm.
He's malfunctioning.
Yeah.
Bond James called the ambulance.
He used too much of his energy for that fucking shrimp rice joke.
Which one? The one that you're believing.
The shrimp fried rice joke.
The one that's gonna end, like, fucking start the video.
It's the ending, so no one will see it.
Listen, you just had to put it, like, right after the credits.
No, I just put it right in the middle for no reason. With no warning, it just randomly, just completely different conversation.
Right now. Man, it was a funny joke right now. You all laughed. It was a great joke.
That was a stupid ass joke.
It took about 2.5 years to complete, but we did it.
Alright. But yeah. So was it me and Jazz have seen it?
And I've definitely not seen it. What?
I think you saw the game, right? You haven't played it either? You watched someone else?
I've seen the games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember, you played half of the second one with me or whatever.
Yeah, I joined you for a few episodes.
Which was fun. And then, I saw the original back in like 10 years ago. But, so, I don't know, I guess this is just us talking about, or I guess our review of it at the end. What we thought of it. So, and I think generally
speaking, it was pretty good.
I think like what we said in the first, when we first started talking about it in the first episode.
Yeah.
I think that mostly came true. I think it's probably like the best video game adaptation.
Yeah.
So it's just really gay.
Yeah.
For one episode it was, yes.
No, if it's a good video game adaptation, it's probably gay.
Look, Sonic is really good. Wait, so
Sonic?
So is it not gay if it's a bad one? Like Resident Evil?
I was about to say, have you seen the Resident Evil one?
I have. I even saw the Netflix one, which no one saw.
Huh, light!
Oh! Start burning like a vampire. Yeah, I think it definitely lived up to what we thought, what we were hoping it was going to be from the first episode.
There were a few disappointments, though.
Not showing more butt stuff.
True.
No, I'm
not showing the hardcore butt stuff on the internet.
I needed that.
Just not making the whole TV series about that. Actually having a giraffe in their studio at one point.
You know what? It should have been Glee. That's what I was really hoping it would be.
So you're saying they don't have a fucking musical episode?
No, they don't. What the fuck?
Yeah.
God, every good show has it.
I know.
The
Including
Simpsons,
Riverdale.
Glee, Riverdale.
The Flash.
The Simpsons. Community. Family Guy.
Yeah, except Community sucks.
She-Hulk.
I'm just kidding.
You know, all the best shows. She-Hulk.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's... Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I know there are definitely a few things here and there that I think like the video game did better.
Yeah.
But then there's also...
Fucking sports.
Yeah. But then there's like some other things that I think the movie or the series did better as well.
Yeah.
That...
Not Killing Joel. What?
Well,
That's
not yet.
season 2, bro.
We're gonna prepare our anuses for that.
So I thought they did a good job of replicating the locations.
Yeah,
They were like really realistic and like straight from the game. They did a really good job with that.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, like both hospitals. So like the one in the middle of the show, in the middle of the series, the one at the end.
Right.
The location where Ellie had that showdown with the cannibal guy.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Jackson, I thought was really well
Right.
done. Jackson was in the first game, but it didn't look like what it was in the second game. So but they made Jackson look like in the series. They made Jackson, Wyoming look like
Right.
more of the settlement in the second game.
Right. Okay. Yeah, because I was gonna say, because I watched that part and I was like, did they have I don't remember Jackson in
they didn't.
part 1.
I thought they did because
they did, but it didn't look like the.
It was
settlement.
it was kind of like a small kind of
yeah.
You pass through that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing because
Correct.
they get horses, I believe, at one point from there.
Oh, okay.
But
I mean, I guess I should have probably rewatched part 1 because it's been like 10 years since I saw it, so I don't remember. Because I was like, wait, I don't remember them. I'm like, obviously I know that. I guess they're setting up for part 2. Because I'm like, I don't remember Jackson in fucking part 1.
Again, it's one of those like you blink and you probably miss it. Like,
okay.
It's like, yeah, we went to Jacksonville, saw the guy, he gave us some horses. Now we're in this part, like walking our horses up this way.
Okay.
And that was like like Jackson in the whole thing.
Right.
In the first one, I think.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I definitely agree with you, like on that, like the atmosphere and like how they did it in the show is like really, 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 really well done. And like, you know, like the zombies look really cool. Like everything was really well
And I'm sorry, it's one of those things that always irks me now. Because yeah, it makes sense. You probably don't want to fucking see the spores like in your face all the time, like in certain locations, and it's kind of fucking annoying trying to film and animate them all.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're funguses. If you know anything about this type of fungus, they produce spores.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could argue that there's different types of funguses. I don't know if all of them have spores, but...
No, I'm sure there's some that aren't. But technically, I believe the one that this whole game is based on...
Yeah.
Which is one that affects, basically, arthropods?
Yeah,
Mostly, like, ants, spiders, things like that.
Yeah, my sister has a biology degree, and she actually took a class on bugs, and, like, they learned about cordyceps.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it basically only affects bugs because has something to do with their internal temperature. Their internal temperature.
Really?
Yeah. And I think that's one of the main reasons, because there was a scientist that was interviewed about the series, and he was saying, like, he didn't exactly discount cordyceps jumping species and affecting humans, but he's saying it's like extremely unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, I think technically as well, like, since the cordyceps go after like, what do we call it? Neurons and stuff like that, which help move the body and things like that, like your nervous system. Like, If you have a more complex nervous system, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a larger organism, like, it's harder to spread kind of shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked it. I liked the series. There was a lot I liked, and that I've already said so far, like the scenery, the locations, how they made it look like the game, the characters. I thought, for the most part, the cast was great. Mm. What I was disappointed with was the severe lack of infected. Like, barely any.
Yeah.
Like almost nothing. We saw, like, them in the second episode, I think. And we saw, like, one bloater.
Right.
And then, but, like, the last 2 episodes, like, there's just none.
Yeah.
Like, what is, like, I know The Last of Us is more about, like, surviving with everyone else and, like, human connection and all of that. But, like, the infected play a big part.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was extremely disappointed with this show.
Well, it sounds like the Last of Us TV show isn't necessarily about, like, the zombie. Like you said, it's not about the zombies. It's kind of like the after effect of the zombies. Like, society has collapsed. Zombies are not really a big problem anymore. It's now about connecting to each other and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Or, like...
This is where the shrimp fried rice is coming in. Yeah!
Again. The fuck?
Well, you said in the middle, and I made a joke about before.
Right. Okay. So this is
in the
middle?
It's gonna be somewhere. I'm gonna keep doing it.
So this is the middle? No, fuck off. Yeah, like, I think that's one of the things, too, that I was, like, at the end when I finished it. Because I was like, oh, it's really good. But then, yeah, I was sort of like that as well with you, Jams, where I'm like, yeah, I kind of wish there was a little bit more infected and all that. Because, yeah, I wouldn't say, like, the infected aren't really a problem anymore. I guess it's a little bit more manageable. But, yeah, it is sort of like, yeah, how are the different fractions of society and, you know,
that
like,
have now been divided and split apart from each other, come back together.
Like, how do we, like, how can you trust one another? You know, cannibalism and fucking, you know, stealing from one another and fucking each other over. But also, like, nice people and maybe just creating, like, a settlement and all that. Because, yeah, what were you saying? Was it you?
I think we're done, you know? We got everything.
I think... What, you were saying something about... I think it was Billa or something?
Yeah, like... I would have... No, I'm done.
Nice.
I'm not going to finish. Cause,
the wait was worth it.
Chad's just going to shit all over what I said.
No, you're just saying how you didn't like one person playing a role because they didn't look like them, so therefore no people should...
Oh, yeah, that's what we're on.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's an Indian character, it's gotta be Indian. And if it's fucking black, you gotta be black. I mean, that is a really woke way of looking at it, though.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, Chad,
a lot of people on the internet are like that.
I knew it, Brilla. I knew he was woke all along.
Well, I'll say...
You can't be Chad without being woke.
Then I don't want to be Chad.
Are you awake?
No.
Yeah.
I am awoke sleep.
Holy fuck. He's everything.
He's sleep woke.
That's impossible.
He's sleepwalking.
That's
holy fuck. No one's ever done that before.
Listen,
you just hear Chad sleepwalking, but he's saying a ton of woke stuff.
Listen, this is a message from the hospital staff. You need to wake up now.
I just crumple to the floor.
Wow.
And I get up.
That's gonna fuck up some people.
I get into the fucking Matrix. And then yeah, I don't know. Like, it sort of is. It is a little bit off. Because you're kind of like, she kind of does look like her, but then it's not like, it's a little bit off. But then I don't know. To me, it wasn't really like a big deal or anything.
No, I was just like, I wasn't saying it was a big deal. I just
You just hate black people. What?
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 She's not black. She's
Oh, no.
Oh, you can't say that though. Because
Well,
what if she is?
She's not black. She's white.
How do you know? Have you DNA tested her?
Yeah, Chad.
Wow.
I went on set.
Did you get consent from that?
I went on set, took a syringe, took some of her fucking blood, sent it to fucking Life Labs, and came back.
And she's trans race.
No,
She's black.
she is.
She's
indeed,
white, but and identifies as black.
She is indeed 100% Wakandan.
Whoa!
Damn.
I fucking knew that.
That's like the white of Africa.
Whoa! They're so white they don't exist.
Is she,
They're not real.
is she fighting T'Chaka or whatever his fucking name is?
T'Chaka?
Whoa, he died, you know?
No, not that guy.
Wow. Fucking bludgeoning his name after his death?
Yeah, it's Queen Tabella.
He didn't. No, that guy didn't die.
The guy who played Black Panther?
No, I know. I'm not saying T'Challa. I know his name. I was saying the other guy.
What guy?
The guy that you're like, what the fuck?
Black guy that you're talking about?
He's not black. Or he's probably brown. The guy that you're like, why the fuck did they get him?
So anyway.
Why the fuck did they get him?
I forgot what the fuck is his name?
What character does he play?
He's like Aquaman.
You mean Namor?
Oh,
Yeah, Neymar.
Yeah, that guy. That's another opinion I'm not going to share on this.
So
I'm done. I've like expired my quota of opinions that I can have on.
Well, we already know.
Yeah, I know you do.
Mr. White Dude.
Fuck off. Like, see, I didn't fucking come on here and say Joel, the guy that got to play Joel, is wrong because he's Mexican.
Whoa, you were saying that now? Wow.
No, I didn't say that. Because they
Whoa.
put the effort in to make him look like Joel.
I'm gonna take that out of context and say
and post that everywhere.
and say that you don't like him because he's Mexican.
I don't like Joel because he's Mexican.
No, I don't even need to do that. You just said it. Just cut out the don't.
Yeah, but you have to kind of fit into the sentences, so it's just
True.
No. It's just
you're giving yourself a bigger grade. It's fine.
No. I'm gonna finish what I said.
Okay, here's the shovel.
Okay, they had put effort into making Pedro look like Joel.
And you're saying women can't put effort into their looks?
But they hadn't put as much effort into making Bella look like Ellie.
See, woke crowd, he avoided the question.
Whatever. Fucking hate you guys.
So,
Really is woke in here because I can't express my opinion without getting shit on.
That's true.
yeah, Ezra. Oh, wait. I'm joking. We love you, Jams.
Ezra Miller. He's
what?
He's actually mentally insane.
Did you say Ezra Miller, he? Oh!
Yeah. I'm sorry. They're so insane. They shouldn't be allowed to change their pronouns.
They're so insane they shouldn't be in television at all. But back to the point.
He's not. He's gonna be in the silver screen. Even better.
But back to the point of The Last of Us, the TV show versus the games.
I don't know. For me, I don't give a shit. I was more like, because I was also like, he doesn't.
No,
Pedro Pascal doesn't look like Joel.
Okay.
To me.
Okay. Like my concern.
But I don't give a shit.
Okay, my thing with Bella not looking like Ellie is like a very minor thing.
Yeah.
What is it because she's a minor?
Oh, fuck off. Like, I would have a bigger problem with it if she didn't have the sense of humor and the mannerisms down. Right. She actually did play the Ellie character really well.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Like, are they good of an actor enough to make people who have played the game, when they're watching this series, being like, oh, that's Ellie.
Yeah.
I recognize the sense of humor, the jokes, the mannerisms, the personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Pedro. He got Joel down.
Yeah.
And they tried to make him even look a lot like Joel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, my main gripe with this show was the lack of infected.
Mm.
Yeah, that's probably mine.
And the dying multiple times. But what?
Because like, yeah, I don't know. Because like that's the whole point of acting is just like, can you
be this person?
Yeah, and like obviously like, I mean, I guess now video games are trying to do like the whole mocap and like trying to make people actually look like the people, but you also don't even have to do that because it's same thing with cartoons.
Listen, we already got fucking fish AI a couple years ago.
That was really revolutionary.
Now we just need to fucking catch up to that.
Yeah, but yeah, like, cause like, yeah, as long as you can like, yeah, like obviously you aren't gonna make the person 100% look like this fake character
well,
in
I'm
like
sure
a video
that person,
game.
Technically, you can like if they made up that person. There's probably a person that actually looks like that somewhere.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And plus, everyone knows Ellen Page, formerly Ellen Page, looks like Elliot. Yes, I'm sorry, I couldn't remember the name because I only remember Ellen Page, or Elliot Page, basically, always looking like that character, and then they're like, no, I actually didn't play that character. I played a different character in my own video game. Here, watch.
I know.
And it's like, what?
You've not seen it?
I would have just said I was that person and say, yeah, it's not me, but you guys can keep thinking that it's me. Like, go ahead. Like, fuck that.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this was like 10 years ago, it would have been cool to have her. Because she probably would have been a good... Yeah, or whatever. Same fucking thing. This is before the thing.
For me, I feel like... I haven't watched the show, first and foremost. But there's the part... The part for me that, like, there's the whole, like, sport thing that kind of irks me to a point of no fucking visible, like, degree of how mad I can show it.
For what?
I can't show my anger because it's just too unfathomable.
For what? Like
not having the spores. It's like,
yeah.
For me, as someone that likes biology enough to go, yeah, no, that makes sense. Having the spores, like, fucking infect people makes sense. And then going, yeah, we don't want to have that. We're not going to put it in. It's like, So it's just fucking regular zombies, but they look fucked up. Cool. And then hearing that they don't even have that many zombies in the first place, it's kind of like, what's the point?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair on that point, they did say, I think they did come out earlier, and they were like, you know, they're not going to have as many, like, remember they had that report, and they were like, we're not going to have as many, like, deaths.
Yeah.
And all that, because we wanted to be more meaningful or whatever. They also said that, I guess they meant that they aren't going to have a lot of, like, infected either.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think the reason why I also haven't watched it, or had, like, tried watching it somewhere, is because I feel like as soon as you leave the medium of the video games, you lose a lot of the tension, and a lot of, like, oh no, what's going to happen? Like, this is just a story on the screen. There's going to be an end and a beginning. That's, like if you watch the game, you know kind of the beginning and end kind of thing. Yeah. It's just the middle that they're changing up quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Because I also have that with video game adaptations and all of them too. Because it's like you already know what's going to happen too.
Yeah, because if you see a clicker in the TV, it's like, oh shit, that's pretty scary. I wouldn't like that if I was there. But in game, it's like, I need to figure out a way around this clicker or kill it. Right. And that's tension onto itself. Yeah. Despite me going several times on record saying, if you can kill an enemy, it's not that scary. Yeah, I know, I was going to say. But it's hard to kill enemies in some of these games. Like, if it's hard to kill an enemy, it doesn't lower the scare factor. It just kind of makes you have to think. And in a kind of a horror element type way, like if horror's not going to let you think, horror's going to let you fear. And fear leads to multiple deaths and stuff of your own character, which causes that tension that, okay, I need to get past this. How do I get past this?
Yeah, I guess to a certain degree.
So that's where I kind of see, like, oh, if you're going from that medium to the other, it's kind of shitty.
Yeah, it's definitely... Which is... I've said this too many times before. I think you guys have heard me say it as well.
On record?
Yeah. We're like, which is why I think that's like the main reason why a lot of the video game adaptations don't work, because it's harder to translate the other way because of like what you said, and of like it's just a different medium of like the video game is active, you're fucking in it. Yeah. You're playing through it. Like if you want to go to the door and you're like, oh fuck, is there something behind here? You're like, you have to actually physically move it yourself.
Yeah.
If it's like a movie, it's passive. You're sitting there and it's happening. It's just, I don't know. It's a different medium. I thought
you kind of have to separate them, and
yeah,
they're their own unique things, and like personally, I would have loved to see The Last of Us TV show first, then the games, like getting to kind of feel that world out a bit, and then seeing it in game, and going, oh shit, there's a lot more infected zombies here.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it definitely would be cool. Yeah, but I don't know, like, because for me, like, I thought it was really well done, the series. I
mean, from what I've seen, it looks kind of nice and everything. So,
like, it is pretty. I mean,
it is very pretty.
I guess there is that element of like, I literally already know how the story's gonna end. Mm-hmm. So, but I mean, if you're coming new into it, there is that sort of like you don't know.
Yeah.
So. And I feel like because it's such a success, I feel like a lot of newer people have gotten into it.
It's not gaming, which is its own kind of like niche media almost.
Yeah.
I know we're all gamers, so we're like, niche, what? But like people who literally go outside, touch grass maybe, people like that, they might not play video games.
Yeah.
So it's like this is a new way to get them maybe interested in this series kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So, I mean, it's nice, but at the same time, fuck Last of Us 2.
I agree with that. I am definitely worried for that when they get around to doing that.
And to be fair, I liked some of the ways they did Last of Us 2. There are some good parts to it. I've come to agree, realize that. Mm-hmm. But they really just fucked everything up.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, they definitely did.
They definitely made it unneedingly woke.
I don't think, the wokeness didn't bother me. It was just more like, oh, we're getting to see our favorite characters in the beginning. Why is he dead?
Yeah. No.
Why is he fucking dead in the first 2 seconds? And I don't know this person. Okay, we're gonna go through this and we're gonna kill this bitch. Wait, why am I playing this bitch?
Yeah.
It's like through the game.
No.
God damn it! Why should I give a fuck about this person?
Chad, there were a lot of problems with that game.
Yeah.
The woke stuff being one of them. Joel dying at the very beginning by a complete and total stranger. You have no idea who she is. Us hoping we're gonna kill her, and then we end up fucking playing as her.
And then beating up the character that you do like from the previous game.
Yeah. To
show that this new character is like the dominant force, basically.
Yeah. So there were so many problems with that game, and now they have an opportunity to change it, to have a part 2 that could be like a what if.
Well, that's now the thing. Like, do they want to necessarily change everything, or just change some parts of it to make it a little bit cleaner?
I think having a Last of Us Part 2 series that was what if Joel didn't die.
Well, I mean, as much as I didn't like Joel dying, it was more like just out of left field. No one kind of you couldn't really see it coming. It's kind of like it just happens. You can't.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like with these people you don't know, and then you're supposed to go find them, and that's the interesting part. And then you suddenly flip.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, well, if I knew these characters either beforehand, before literally gutting them like fish, kind of in some ways, I think it would have been just splitting up the chapters so it's not just Ellie, Abby, having at the same time. It would be just at the same time.
Yeah.
Event A is happening while Event A is happening for both stories.
Yeah. And it's also because you don't know too until later on. You're like, why the fuck am I playing this character? I don't want to play this character.
Why do I care about this character?
I don't give a shit about her.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone immediately killed her when they got the chance just by themselves. I mean,
Streamers, what?
Yeah. I mean, I kind of wanted to talk about Last of Us 2 after we got to the
Wow, what a transition. And not just a male to female.
Because, I wanted to get through the first... Was it the actual first series? Not this hypothetical next one that we don't know, but...
Yeah, true.
I guess we can talk about it.
Well, I mean, you've both have said that you kind of liked it. There are some problems, but...
Yeah. No, because I wanted to get the point of, like... I mean, I want to get back to The Last of Us 2 as well. Yes. But,
well, this is the point where we're reeling it back to the first one. Come on.
The point of view of, like, the non-spores, I feel like that it works in a video game because that sort of is like a... What's it, like a feature, I guess?
Like an environmental hazard type thing where it makes sense to be in a game.
Yeah. And you're like, okay, it's only in these certain areas I need to wear the mask. It adds that extra sense of tension to it. And then you have to okay, I gotta go crouching along this crouch sneak areas.
And I completely understand where you're going.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like, it's much harder to do in, video.
Yeah. And also, because you also said, the realism. Like, if there was spores, people would be pointing out that, I guess people even point this out in the video game, but it's not as much a big deal. Where, if there was spores, it wouldn't just be localized to, certain areas underground in, creepy-ass basements or whatever. It would be, literally the whole world. You'd literally have to wear masks the entire time.
Yeah.
and they're actors, so they want to show their fucking face.
What do you mean? I've seen The Mandalorian. No face!
Yeah, I was going to say. Especially for Pedro Pascal, who literally had the exact whole season where he had, no face or whatever.
Well, I mean, again, you can make it work. In the right medium. But at the same time, it's just really annoying for sure.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Having someone have a gas mask on, trying to mic them, things like that is definitely more fucking annoying.
Yeah.
And then also basically going, okay, we either need to make live action type spore stuff or fucking CGI it in. So, which one do we want to do then?
Yeah.
Fucking annoying as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, it's how do I do this? And then you gotta, set it up, and I'm sure that costs, a lot more on top of the budget they already have.
Yeah, so... Again, it makes sense, and I understand it, but it's one of those things that just, irks me deep inside my soul. That one part of your soul that's man, I didn't realize I had that one fucking part that fucking hates everything. Or basically, the thing you develop in retail.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I see your point. I kind of agree to a degree. Because to me, I don't know, it isn't as big a deal. It's just one little difference of because in it's spores, but then in here it's they have some sort of root thing or whatever.
Why do you point to your dick?
Because my dick is also a root.
Whoa! First of all, that's weird. Says the man with the 5,000-foot wide dick and 1 inch short.
That's not even fit in your pants. We don't know.
Listen, hammer space.
But because in the series they're it has a. I guess in real life too. There was actually funguses that have a. 20 kilometers wide organism under the ground, and it's that where you touch one thing here and then there's the cordyceps in a completely different area. It'll start rushing towards you if you disturb it. And I don't know, to me it's not, I know some people I know you and some others do complain about it, but I feel it's not that huge. Not as big a deal. Because I feel everything else works fine, so that's not for me, I guess.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. I'm just saying, it's one, I understand why they did it. It's probably for the best, and that's 100% their way of doing things. It's fine. Book to movie Jurassic Park. There's tons of shit that's missing from the book to the movie. So it's you're gonna lose shit. Some people are gonna like the book better. Some people are gonna like the movies better. Whatever.
Right.
But but some people are gonna be that book's shit because it doesn't have this one Jurassic Park thing in it, right?
Right.
But it's gonna be like, okay, who cares? It's an opinion. Fuck you.
Yeah. There's also the thing where they both can exist at the same time, and that's fine.
What?
And you can enjoy both.
Dual canonies?
And they can both have their own sort of, like, canon stuff, and you can both sort of like each one for their own different things.
What is this? Just fucking comics in general, where you can literally make your own canon, technically?
But yeah, what about headcanon, bro? In my head, the Snyderverse exists.
In my head, the Snyderverse is everything. It's just showing movies in the Snyderverse.
In my head.
All movies are just movies in the Snyderverse. Therefore, it's just all Snyderverse.
Nice.
Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman are just sitting down watching the movies with us. That's my headcanon.
Nice.
I looked to my right, and there was Batfleck. And he was sucking Superman's dick while pinching Wonder Woman's teat.
And he had nice nips.
Did you just say bat nips?
Better get that bat credit card.
Oh, fuck you. Get the fuck out of this. Nope, that's it. Stream over. He said bat credit card. We've now stooped past rock bottom.
I think we've been there for a while.
No.
What do you mean past rock bottom?
I think
we've been at rock bottom ever since we've started.
I think we started there and we're still there.
Listen. Are you telling me?
You're telling me my career's not going anywhere?
That at this rock bottom, as shrimp fried that rice. You can't see it, but
I'm mad.
Felix laughing at it like hell.
I'm mad at so many levels. In so many levels. One, because it's the jokes, so it's going to be in here.
It's going to be
and
right
two,
here now.
Because it doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
At least the other one makes sense.
Rock bottom? Where do you think shrimp live? At the rock, in the rock bottom area. Come on, man.
I hate him, James. I hate him, James.
Yeah, time to play the game now.
Time to kill him.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Finally, end this mortal suffering of mine. I can now become my eldritch being and spew chaos upon the realms. Like a thick piss. What?
Yeah, I was gonna say like
mustard. What?
I guess some of the. So with the episodes, I think there's only like 2 that I was sort of like. They were still pretty good. They were still really good, but like they were kind of like not as good as the other ones. And that was like episode 3 and 7. I think it was.
Episode 3 was the.
Yeah, it was the one, the gay romance one.
Yeah.
What? You didn't like that?
No. And
what are you, gay?
No, it was still. If I was, I would.
You didn't like that? That's fucking gay of you.
Wait, but it's a paradox.
It's a lose-lose situation, son.
And like, I have nothing against that sort of stuff. It's just sort of, even like I don't watch romance, even if it's like I don't watch like, was it the This Is Us or whatever the fucking series is?
Oh yeah.
Like I don't watch like The Bachelor. I'm not like
But you're not a 40-plus-year-old woman looking for love because their marriage is dead and therefore looking for a rich bachelor possibly to live their life in a fantasy realm while watching Bachelorette?
Yeah.
Fuck!
You know, I saw this meme about The
Fried
Bachelor
rice?
or The Bachelorette, and it's like The Bachelor is about a man who dates multiple women at once, and is watched by women who hate men that date who date multiple women at once.
That's true.
I see no flaw in this logic.
But because like my point is just like I'm not like a huge like romance, even just straight ones. So like
wow, just straight gay.
Yeah.
Even if it's like a man and woman, like even if that was
You
a
don't
man
like
and woman,
men and women?
yeah, I hate them, all of them. I just hate
retail
people.
really does hell on people.
I just hate people. Cause like even if it was like a man and woman, I just wouldn't. I still would have like the same. I still would be like it is really well done, but it's also just like not. I don't know.
Was the straight relationship or the gay cutscene basically in the show?
No, the gay episode in the show.
Oh, it was done well?
I thought it was done well.
The lighting was good?
Yeah.
The lighting on the dick was...
No, but it was realistic. It wasn't like...
Oh, realistic. It was realistic gay sex.
It was...
You're hearing it first. No. Live. Brelu's definitely not cutting it.
Oh my god. No, but it wasn't like a lot of all these other shows were like, you can tell it's like super just forced in there.
Oh, you could tell that it was real gay sex.
Shut up. The only part of that episode that I was like, that's weird and unrealistic, was like when those guys are like invading or whatever the camp.
Invading the camp.
The dude is just like the guy is just standing out in the middle of the fucking field shooting them.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, wait, this survivalist? Why wouldn't he just be hiding behind? Yeah. He's like, come get me. He's like just wide out in the open.
Yeah, he's standing alone, standing straight up for all the other men to come at him.
True.
To get him standing up there.
Everything's a metaphor. And then the other one was like that. I think it was episode 7. Was DLC 1, I guess, or the DLC.
Oh man, they're making DLC for episodes now.
No,
what is this EA?
No, in the game, The Last of Us, they have DLC, and the DLC is part of episode 7, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it about?
And it was good too, but it was also just like I kind of wanted. It would have been cool if they, I don't know.
Did something?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if they went back to the main story a little bit, and they kind of intercutted, but like the whole episode is just like the DLC, and it's like, okay, I guess. I mean, I guess we need to see her backstory, I guess, and her loss. Yeah. Oh, you didn't remember?
I haven't watched the TV show. I don't know what episode 7 is.
No, but I was saying the DLC. Episode 7 is the DLC from Last of Us 1.
You know that EA makes like 7 billion DLCs, right?
You know it's not EA. That made the game, right?
I know, but it's one of those like, we're making DLC XYZ, and it's like, damn, whatever. Fucking get like, I'm not watching fucking DLC shit, and it's like, you expect me to remember all DLC shit?
Yes.
Damn. You got a high price there, Brelo, but I'll try my best for future.
Like, Naughty Dog doesn't do that much DLC.
No.
They've had like one...
GTA 5. GTA 5.
They don't make GTA.
GTA. Just GTA. Come on.
They make Uncharted and Last of Us, and that's it.
GTA.
And then they re-release Last of Us and Uncharted 8,000 times.
And GTA 5.
And remaster.
And Skyrim. What?
Yeah, I think
it just works.
I think they've only had like
Did you hear that?
Probably only 2 or 3 DLCs. They've had like Uncharted 4 DLC and Last of Us 1. That was it. Yeah.
I thought there was horse armor or something. Wait, wrong game.
Say horse armor?
Yeah, horse armor.
You're fucking dumb.
You're just now learning this?
I mean, I knew this all along.
Why do you think we're friends? Idiots stick together. If I'm burning you alive, I'll take you with me.
God damn it.
Alright. You go to bed?
No, I want to play this game.
He's gonna shit his pants.
Yeah, I'm gonna shit my pants and we're gonna play this game.
Way ahead of you.
But yeah, all in all,
super
I think it's really good. I'm a little bit excited for the next season.
Theoretical season 2.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that, but yeah, I think this series everything's really done well so far, except for those few little things. And then I heard about that giraffe thing. That apparently some people were complaining that the giraffe,
look real?
Yeah,
and then they're like, "Fucking look at this shit!
I know,
it's a real giraffe."
Yeah. They're like, we actually had a real giraffe in the studio, and they're like, What?
It was CG behind it, though.
Yeah.
That's probably why it looked like shit.
Yeah, that's probably why it looked weird, because there was a real animal behind. Did the actors interact with the real animal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they actually got, like, the zoo to help them out with this.
Oh, neat. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't notice any problems with it. It looked okay. The background was a little bit weird, but I guess you got to make it look like a post-apocalyptic
Wasteland.
universe. Yeah. So I don't know. I'd say the series as a total probably says like a 9 out of 10.
9, and you're worried but hopeful for the future season 2.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about it
Well,
in a little bit.
we're because Jams is like, we need to play this game now.
Well, we could do it in
So we're
5 minutes.
We're gonna fucking speed run this ending. Worried about future seasons, but this season was very good. 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Jams. 10 out of 10. Got it.
10 out of 10.
Love Last of Us 2. Loved Abby.
10 out of 10 needs more gays.
I'll
Needs
give
more gay
it like a
scenes.
9. 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Season 2. Hopes, dreams, casualties. What?
No woke shit.
Well, unfortunately, that's gonna. It's.
I don't know what to tell you. It's just gonna be in the.
Is this gonna be in there?
Haven't seen this TV show or anything. But it sounds okay, I guess. Like, since I haven't seen it for its entirety, I'm just gonna maybe put it at a 6.
Well, I mean, yeah, you don't have to.
Because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen, like, too many details of it.
Yeah.
So, like, it could be really good. There's parts of it that I don't like that are just there, like the spore thing that really just pisses me off to no end. So that takes a point off. But I understand it too. But this is my scoring, so screw you. Have your own scoring system in your own head. But at the same time, I feel like it's just the story itself from the first game. Like,
Yeah.
it's ported over. It's like you could have added more. You could have done some parts better. So,
Yeah.
Poor K. I just feel like this was a money grab.
I mean, they all are, but
But it's better than Halo. So,
anything is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough. I mean, I think you would like it if you actually got around to watching it.
like Riverdale?
Yeah, I like Riverdale. If you watch that, you will.
Oh, speaking of Riverdale.
No! Quick!
No.
Change the game! Change the game or else I'll do it!
No,
I'll
but,
shoot myself.
He's
No, but-
not gonna do it.
but I would definitely recommend to watch it if you haven't seen it. I definitely think it's the best.
The Last of Us.
Probably video game. No, Riverdale.
Yeah.
It's definitely the best video game adaptation besides probably Sonic is like the second best. Cause yeah, like there's also that other thing that I told you I think about before where I was watching. I listen to like comedy podcasts a lot, and these guys don't like really talk about video games that much, and like they were talking about it and they were like excited about watching it. And I'm like, and then I saw comments of people being like, "Oh, like my parents aren't like video game watchers, and they decided to watch it and they're hooked on it on like the first episode, so they want to see the rest." And it's like I'm like, "Oh, that's pretty fucking cool."
Yeah.
If you can like get people outside of video games,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why that's why my rating's kind of like, it's not the greatest, but at the same time, like, watch it yourself.
yeah,
It's like, it's still positive. It's above a 5. Like, 5 is the medium, you know?
right. You mean average?
Medium. Like, it okay, if 1's the worst,
Yeah,
10's the best.
yeah, yeah. 5 is average.
It's medium.
Yeah, average.
Medium.
All right.
Semantic motherfucker.
God
You
damn
gonna
it.
argue about semantics now?
All right, whatever. Fuck.
Like it's not gonna like medium. Like it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. You can watch it. It's
Right.
like if you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. I think I would like it. That's why I rate it better than a 5. But
Right.
since I haven't watched it,
Yeah.
can't really make a too big judgment call on it.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So until I watch it, it's gonna be 6. And if I watch it, it might still be a 6.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I do hope that they're not just gonna repeat season 2 and Last of Us Part 2 kind of thing.
Yeah, because I was gonna say we can talk about this for maybe a little bit, so we can get into the game if you want to.
Yeah.
But I guess our worries of was it next season, season 2?
No woke shit. Unfortunately, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Because I don't know. I'm worried because obviously we all know part 2 is like Abby and they kill Joel and all this. Sorry if you don't know. The video games exist.
Gasp! The spoiler.
But because like
I
part of
already
me
said they killed him like 5 minutes
Yeah, I know.
ago. So
because part of me feels like like I think you said, Janice, before, where like they could fix it. There's that opportunity there. They can change it. They can be like, okay, we're gonna do this. Maybe have it happen at the end of the episode or something. And I also said to you too as well, where I'm like, I think doing that might work in the show where we were talking about the different mediums before.
yeah,
I think it could work in the show medium TV series because you don't maybe have that same bond as like you've been playing as Joel for 10 plus hours.
You're
That's
playing
a good
as
point.
Joel. You've gone through shit, and then all of a sudden, next game he's dead. Like that, it's fucking sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely, I can see your point there.
Yeah, because this one you're just watching it, you're sitting back.
You're passive, but you still have some investment. So it's still gut punch, but it's in a way that's kind of like, oh my god, that's so sad. It hurts, kind of thing. Instead of like, the fuck is that bitch?
Yeah, what the, no, fuck this. Yeah, because obviously I think me and a lot of other people, you guys as well, would be like, yeah, we'd change it. We wouldn't have that happen. We'd maybe do it in a different way, and then it could fix it. But part of me is probably going to be the realistic side of me is like, I feel like they're going to go through with it. They're going to do the same thing, especially because what's his name? Like Druckmann is the same. Neil Druckmann, the guy who like made the games or directed the games, he's a director in the series as well. They brought him on. They're probably gonna have him on for season 2.
Yeah.
So he's the guy that was like, because apparently in the part 1 game as well, was it the whole gay episode that was cut content from the game that was supposedly supposed to be in the game, and then they put that into the series.
Yeah.
And then, so I feel like he's gonna be a big. He's probably gonna he's gonna want that probably in there, and they're probably gonna do that.
Well, I mean, again, I'm gonna point out, Last of Us Part 2 is fucking shit. But if you like, I feel like it's greatly improved just by having both character stories parallel. That's it. Like, if you don't change anything else. Like, yeah, there's going to be some parts that are going to be shit. But at least you're now looking at Abby while she's also watching her friends die and everything as you're meeting, like, as Ellie's killing them.
Right.
Like, yeah, it sucks what happened to Abby in the past and stuff like that with her father.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's kind of like, holy shit, now I'm getting, like, just by having them parallel, you get to used to both sides' characters, and as soon as you start losing them and stuff, it's harder.
Right.
And plus, I think they might cut down on the Abby side characters.
Yeah.
Because I think for the game it makes sense. Like having 5 bosses before you face the final boss makes sense.
Right.
But like in a TV show, might not have like 15 minutes to get back to Dude A story.
Mean, it'd be kind of cool if they did something with the Rat King.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I feel like upping the infected number for any reason would be probably better.
Yeah, I think that's definitely our biggest.
Right?
You're like, James would probably agree with that too, right? Where I hope that they have more. I think maybe they said, I don't know if that's true, but.
Well, I mean, if they're getting a season 2, they probably have enough money and budget and support that they're probably going to hopefully get that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because that would be cool. Because, I would have loved to, because they do have, like, the one scene where there is, like, a lot of zombies flooding out of the underground in the TV series. And then there is, like, the one bloater. But it would have been cool to at least see the bloater again or something in this first season.
Wait, did they even have clickers?
They did, yeah.
Oh, they did. They had one bloater. That was it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they had at least 2 clickers, or no? On that one episode?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Wow. 2 whole clickers. Nice.
But it was a cool scene. That was neat.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, cause that also popped in my head too, where like, the game is like 30 hours.
Mm-hmm.
They're only gonna have 9 episodes, 10 probably.
Well, how many episodes do they have for this season?
9.
9? So probably maybe 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of like maybe less than an hour per episode, so they're only gonna have less than 10 hours. They're not gonna be able to, do the entire whole like story. So
you mean one binge session?
yeah.
Less than a day's binge session. So
and that may help with the critique of like, because like you play as Abby for half the game.
Yeah.
in the game, and so this one you probably aren't gonna. Hopefully, like you said, maybe you do it the split.
Well, I mean, like I was saying, like just having the split, like showing both characters, being human, doesn't just off the bat immediately go, why is this bitch killing my favorite character?
Right. It
kind of makes you go, okay, she has her own story and she's living her own life basically.
Right.
And this is something that has to do with it. It's that mystery. It kind of makes you want to go, oh, what's happening here?
Mm-hmm.
While also going, fuck, she just killed Joel. I need to see her die, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what Ellie's story is all about. Until the end, which is then it's
well,
like...
it's not.
where it kind of just doesn't go anywhere. It's just like, I just need to free you, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, the problem with that, too, is they do it twice in the fucking games, where it's like, she goes all the way, then stops, and then goes all the way again. And it's like, maybe if you just did it one time...
Well, I mean, I feel like the first time, was it? The first time it was just Abby beating her up, wasn't it? Or, like...
Was it? I can't remember, like,
I know, like, at the very end, she frees Abby and the girl.
Yeah.
From,
the kid or whatever.
From the ocean, death kind of thing.
Yeah.
But...
Because I know, like, because I think they do it twice where she tries to go all the way, but then she stops and then they go in that house and then there's her and Dina or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then she goes again and, like, tries to go kill everyone.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it maybe would have been better if she just did that one time and just stopped after instead of... So hopefully, like, they don't do the same thing where it's twice again. Because then, I feel like a lot of people are going to be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah. Because, I mean, I don't know, there's definitely opportunities to make it better, but...
So, future predictions of other media relating to The Last of Us.
Oh, I mean...
Like, are they going to make Last of Us 3?
Oh.
Are they going to make... Are they going to make...
I've heard things, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Are they going to make board games? Are they going to make card games?
They make Cards Against the Last of Us.
Cards Against the Last of Us.
But I think because the show did okay enough...
Right.
That since they're getting a second season...
I think it did better than
what
okay
it sounds
enough,
like.
But I think it's like 90-something%.
Yeah.
So...
Then hopefully they make a part 3.
Yeah. Yeah, and then if you could... Yeah, I guess if they have a part 3, they could maybe make it a different story.
Or, different people, different story, or make a story that either... Because I think at least in the last part of the second part, they're in, like, a different, like, climate zone.
Right, yeah.
And that was, like, to me at least, was kind of like, ooh, that's just so nice.
True.
Like, I'm sorry, I did like the snow and stuff, and basically being in kind of foresty land, question mark?
Right.
Like,
the woods.
It was nice to see those, but I mean, having this new, absolutely different design and, like, location is just kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I think, like, showing different parts of the world or just different parts of America would be kind of interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Like, we all know Florida is fucking wild. What do Florida fucking people have to deal with? Like, do they have to deal with crocs that are infected?
Yeah.
Considering no other wildlife is infected, I don't think so. But
yeah,
there's a worse species down there. Rat king crocodiles.
But yeah, they could have like
Rat king, fucking Florida man.
yeah, I was gonna say they like a Florida man for cordyceps. You don't want to see the mutations out there.
But like just showing different like places in either the world or in the United States.
Right.
Yeah.
Would be kind of interesting because despite it being kind of northwest, basically for most of the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like mid. Yeah.
Actually, Boston is East Coast though.
Yeah, but it like they don't really show the plains or anything per se.
No, but then the next game was basically just Seattle.
Yeah.
And Jackson.
So just kind of like the northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it was kind of refreshing to see that Costa Rica, I want to say, not Costa Rica. What was it? Like southern
Cali,
Santa Barbara.
Yeah, Cali.
Yeah. So like southern United States almost.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah, it was cool. See
So
like the
I
beach
think
and all that.
So I think that would be like a cool kind of thing to see. What happened to the fucking Mormons, the Amish during this infection?
Yeah, that's the biggest question everyone has on their minds.
Thank you.
What the fuck has happened to those fucking groups?
But we all know the trope of like, oh, there's a fucking like a zombie apocalypse. Well, the church is gonna fucking take over and start murdering people, right?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that happens in this one, though. Where just the one guy is like, I'm a church guy.
What?
He's like, I'm a church. It's like, I found God. And then he's like, but I'm also eating people. That's like his whole shtick or whatever. But yeah, so that's I guess.
After that long tirade, that was the Last of Us TV show. We are
cautiously optimistic, I guess, on season 2. Hopefully they can fix some things. I realistically expect probably it's going to be the same, but maybe it could be better because it's going to be less time.
Well, and like you said, there's like you said, less time, and then there's might be deleted things that weren't in the game that might be reappearing in the TV show. Mm-hmm. Like more gay cutscenes.
Yeah, I need full frontal ass to butt, rock hard dongs going in other receptacles.
Yeah, garbage can fucking.
Garbage can fucking, yeah.
Yeah, receptacles.
Alright, but yeah, that's... Alright, but that's it for a review of The Last of Us. Thank you guys for watching. Or Griffins and Gargoyles and Gamers or whatever the fuck.
Wait, this is that episode? No!
Whatever the fuck that series is called that we're still doing.
I thought that was just the Riverdale shit. No!
Next week, bro.
It's everything. Yeah,
next week.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's fucking comes up next week,
bro.
And if you want to watch more of us being stupid for more than whatever time limit Breelu puts down, you can click on the videos to the right. Or go into the description down below and click on the username to look at more of the stupid videos.
And ding our dog.
And while you're there, click that like and subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notifications of when...
Alright, thanks guys for watching.
And if you subscribe now to our OnlyFeeds, we can get you